Hello students, today we are going to study about pituitary gland. So pituitary gland is also known as master gland, and sometimes it is also called as hypophysis. It is a small gland that dangles from the base of the brain like a pea on a string. So you can see here if this is pituitary gland. Okay, several hormones are produced by the hypothalamus and stored here and released into the blood. So some of the hormones that are produced in the hypothalamus is stored in the pituitary gland, and from there it is released into the blood. You can see this is anterior lobe of the pituitary gland and this is posterior lobe of the pituitary gland. It is a very small size. You can compare the size with the size of a pea, and the weight is 500 milligram. The location. This pituitary gland sits beneath the base of the brain, behind the bridge of the nose, or lies in the hypophyseal fossa of the sphenoid bone below the hypothalamus. So this location anatomically this is very important. You must remember this. So you can see here, this is pituitary gland, this is posterior lobe which is known as neurophysis, this is anterior lobe or known as adenophysis, and this is pars tuberalis. Pars tuberalis. It is distal part, so it is a pars distalis. Okay, and collectively this which comes from hypothalamus, this is known as infundibulum to the posterior lobe. This structure is known as infundibulum, right? So what is the importance of posterior pituitary? It takes the message from the brain, specifically from the hypothalamus, because we have hypothalamus pituitary vascular system. The blood vessels or the nerve from the hypothalamus comes to pituitary, specifically pituitary posterior part of the pituitary. Okay, there it stores the hormone. Okay, it produces gland to produce their own hormone. For this reason, it is also known as master gland. Why it is known as master gland? Pituitary is known as master gland. Why? Because the message for other gland to be stimulated is present in this gland. The hormone, which might be called as a master hormone, they have ability to stimulate the other gland, different type of hormonal gland. So it is known as master gland. So suppose the insufficient secretion of vasopressin underlies diabetes insipidus. So what is the importance of posterior pituitary? Posterior pituitary secretes which type of hormone? Two hormones, that is vasopressin and oxytocin, right? So if we talk about their decrease in secretion, if suppose there is insufficient secretion of vasopressin or ADH, so the disease will be called as diabetes insipidus, where it loses the capacity to concentrate the urine. Dilute urine will be formed. The affected individual excretes as much as 20 liters of dilute urine per day. Okay. Over secretion of vasopressin causes the syndrome of inappropriate. If there is a not deficiency, if there is a over secretion, higher secretion of the vasopressin, it will cause a disease called as inappropriate and syndrome of inappropriate antidiuretic hormone, SIADH, है ना? इसमें क्या हुआ, कंसंट्रेटेड यूरिन फॉर्म हुआ. Now, if we talk about these two hormones, first of all, vasopressin. So, the main target organ is the kidney and the arteriole. The main target organ for the vasopressin is kidney or arteriole. What is the effect of vasopressin? It stimulates water retention. Okay, it tries to prevent the loss of water. It raises the blood pressure by contracting arterioles. Okay, it raises the blood pressure by contracting arterioles. Arteriole will contract, and it will. So it is known as vasopressin. This vasopressin, the word कहाँ से आया? Because it increases the pressure by contracting arterioles, the smooth muscle of arterioles. That's why it is known as vasopressin. It induces male aggression. So it is important for the male aggression. The female has a less aggression than a male. So the male aggression somewhat it is linked to the male aggression. Oxytocin, target in the body is the uterus and the mammary gland. In the mammary gland, you have the smooth muscles that will contract and causes squeezing of the milk from the duct. In the uterus, in the myometrium, it will contract the uterus. Okay, so the end result is uterine contraction and the lactation. Now we come to anterior pituitary. It is the size of a pea, and from there many hormones secreted like TSH, ACTH, LH, FSH, GH, and prolactin. TSH means thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, lactating hormone, luteinizing hormone, follicular stimulating hormone, growth hormone, and prolactin. The anterior pituitary glands is in the front of the lobe of the pituitary gland, which is found to the base of the brain called sella turcica. तो sella turcica एक बेस होता है, इसके बेस के ऊपर ये pituitary gland रहता है, और इस sella turcica नीचे क्या रहता है? ऑप्टिक नर्व भी पास होता है, ऑप्टिक कैज़मा होता है, ठीक है? Anterior push gland. So let's talk about these are the hormone. TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. This will stimulate the thyroid gland. ACTH from the same gland. Luteinizing hormone have a function of what? It acts on. They are FSH and LH are collectively called as gonadotropin hormone. है ना? ये क्या करता है? Reproductive organ में glands को stimulate करता है. Growth hormone and prolactin. Prolactin has a feature in reproductive growth of female, whether it is a breast or it is a milk secretion, it has a role. So we have a negative feedback mechanism also. Whatever the master hormone, they stimulate the other gland. The secretion from the other gland can have a long loop of negative feedback. So it follows the negative feedback. And this anterior gland is also known as adenohypophysis. Anterior part is known as adenohypophysis. The anterior pituitary regulates several physiological processes including stress, growth, and reproduction. As we have known, there are hormones, thyroid, ACTH, TSH, gonadotropin hormone. They are responsible for growth and reproduction. A major organ of endocrine system, of course, no need to mention that it is not a major organ. Important of anterior pituitary, it controls the chemical and water balance. Okay, chemical and water balance. दूसरा, growth and metabolism, sexual behavior, stimulate growth and maturation of the gonads or the reproductive glands, right? So these are the important of anterior pituitary gland. Growth hormone, the target organ is most of the tissues, bones, different parts of the bones, muscles. TSH, the target tissue is thyroid gland. ACTH, adrenal cortex. Prolactin, breast. FSH, ovaries and testes. Luteinizing hormone, ovaries and testes, right? So if I ask you what is the function of FSH in testis, what will you say? फॉलिकल तो बोल दोगे कि ओवरीज में होता है, टेस्टिस में स्पर्म प्रोडक्शन में और सर्टोली सेल के रिसेप्टर होता है FSH का, सर्टोली सेल का रिसेप्टर होता है, तो सर्टोली सेल का मैचुरेशन और स्पर्म प्रोडक्शन इसमें हेल्प करता है FSH. ठीक है, तो यू कैन सी हियर hypothalamus. We have two nucleus in hypothalamus, paraventricular nucleus and supraoptic nucleus. This is in hypothalamus. It is a median eminence, and through this nerve, there goes into the posterior pituitary, and there it stores and secretes as and when needed. Okay. So you have anterior pituitary also. Thyroid cell secrete thyroid stimulating hormone. Thyrotropic cell. So thyrotropic cells is present in anterior pituitary and they secrete thyroid stimulating hormone. Mammotropic cells present in anterior pituitary secretes prolactin hormone. Corticotrophic cells present in anterior pituitary secretes adenocorticotrophic hormone. Okay. Somatotrophic cells in anterior pituitary secretes growth hormone. The target is bone and adipose tissues. Gonadotropic cells in anterior pituitary secretes FSH and LH. Pars intermedia. This one can be the tricky one, which you won't be knowing. Pars intermedia cells secretes MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone. Okay. Now, growth hormone, it stimulates the growth of bone, muscle, and other organ by increasing protein synthesis. It affects protein, fat, carbohydrate metabolism. Too little growth hormone secretion can be the result of abnormal development of pituitary gland. Release is stimulated by GHRH. So GHRH and GHRIH, growth hormone release hormone and growth hormone release inhibitory hormone. Now these are the hormones that are basically produced from the hypothalamus, and GHRH can stimulate the release of growth hormone, and growth hormone release inhibitory hormone can inhibit the release of growth hormone. ठीक है. TSH, it is stimulated by thyrotropin releasing hormone, inhibited by somatostatin from the hypothalamus. So somatostatin in the brain, somatostatin in the pancreas. Somatostatin in the brain, in the hypothalamus, they inhibit this TSH. Okay. Stimulate the thyroid glands to secrete hormone thyroxine. Stimulates growth and activity of the thyroid gland. When too much TSH is secreted, it causes the thyroid gland to enlarge, okay, and secrete too much thyroxine. जिसको घोंगा बोलते हैं, घेंगा क्या, goiter, toxic goiter. ACTH, it is stimulated by the corticotropin release hormone from the hypothalamus. ACTH stimulates adrenal cortex to secrete hormone called glucocorticoids, and this secretion is regulated by negative feedback, है ना, क्योंकि जब ACTH का लेवल हाई होगा तो इसका secretion कम हो जाएगा नेगेटिव फीडबैक से. ACTH. Prolactin, also known as lactogenic hormone, this helps in lactation. Stimulated by prolactin release hormone. So PRH is the hormone that is secreted in the hypothalamus. They will stimulate the release of prolactin, and very important, inhibited by dopamine for the hypothalamus. That's why it is inhibited by dopamine in the hypothalamus. Inhibited by. So after pregnancy, when lactation is needed, this dopamine inhibition is decreased. And sometimes we use in जैसे कि हम लोग यूज करते थे इंटर्नशिप में, जब किसी प्रेग्नेंट लेडीज का बच्चा जो है that is dead, and we don't want lactation to be happen. लैक्टेशन होगा तो ब्रेस्ट में ज़्यादा डक्ट में ज़्यादा मिल्क सिक्रेशंस होगा, और चूँकि मिल्क इजेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है बिकॉज बच्चे तो है नहीं, दैट्स वाई समटाइम्स क्या होता है कि देयर विल बी पेन, एंड बहुत ज़्यादा पेन होगा मदर को, एंड शी कैन हैव वुंड ऑल्सो. इतना पेन होता है, वुंड भी होता है, इट विल द ब्रेस्ट विल बी इनलार्ज्ड. कभी कभी उसको सर्जरी से कट भी किया जाता है मिल्क निकालने के लिए. तो वो चीज़ ना हो, टू प्रिवेंट ऑल दिस ना, what we do, we give drug that will that will act like dopamine agonist. We give dopamine agonist. So that agonist will inhibit the secretion of prolactin, and that somehow will decrease the lactation. So target cell is the mammary gland, stimulates the production of milk in the breast following pregnancy. Negative feedback भी होता है when the blood level of prolactin increases. Prolactin increase हो जाएगा, negative feedback से रोक देगा secretion of the prolactin. Prolactin hypersecretion, this will be the interesting. Prolactin, as we all know that it will help in a milk secretion, lactation in the female. But what happens in male? If there is a hypersecretion in male prolactin hormone, these are very dominant in the male subject. But if it is hypersecretion, there will be erectile dysfunction. So there will be erectile dysfunction. Gonadotropin. Under this, you have two hormones, luteinizing hormone and FSH. This LH is stimulated by gonadotropin release hormone from the hypothalamus. In males, this stimulates testes to secrete testosterone, and females, it stimulates release of ovum by the ovary. After ovulation, it stimulates the formation of the corpus luteum in the ovary and secrete hormone in the progesterone. FSH in male stimulates production of sperm in the testis. In female, stimulates maturation of ovarian follicle and secrete estrogen by the ovary. So in male, this stimulates production of sperm in the testis. Okay, this FSH. Okay, and in female, FSH maturation of the ovarian follicle and secrete estrogen by the ovary. So these are in nutshell. You have different explanation in the book, thorough explanation. So you'll have to study, and whenever you have any doubts, you can discuss. Since it was a master gland, and we have to study all these glands stepwise, I have completed this adrenal and this pituitary. So I think this is all we have in pituitary gland. You have to remember, you have to go through the book, and if you find any difficulties, you can message me and you can ask me, right? So once again, just to summarize, anterior pituitary, posterior pituitary, ADH and oxytocin in posterior pituitary. ADH will act on kidney, oxytocin will act on breast and uterus. Okay, we have different target organs we have just studied. Okay, and in hypothalamus also, just we will study, we will read this. Neurosecretory cells produce releasing inhibiting hormone. So we have neurosecretory cells in hypothalamus that will produce release inhibiting hormone. ना, growth hormone, release inhibitory hormone, है ना, वो neurosecretory cell से निकलता है. These hormones are secreted in the portal system. So very important. The portal system not only present in the liver, not only present around the umbilicus, not only present around the anus, it is also present in the hypothalamus hypophyseal system. So that is also a portal system. Okay. Each type of hypothalamic stimulates or inhibits the secretion of another pituitary hormone. The anterior pituitary secretes its hormone in the blood stream. ठीक है, यहाँ से न्यूरॉन्स में आता है ये सब हार्मोन और यहाँ पर स्टोर रहता है, लेकिन यहाँ से जो सीक्रेट होता है वो ब्लड में चले जाएगा. ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू सो मच.